And that's you see what I'm saying? I'm rebutting everything you say.
Look, we're recording. We're going to get started.
Because I've been through it.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of God Built This podcast. I'm your host, Maxine, and we're on episode 60 today.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
I am joined with Humvee and DB, who will be with us
He's en route
shortly.
Definitely.
But they're from the Truckcast show.
Yeah.
And I had the honor and the privilege to be a guest on their show. So I just thought it would be great for them to be a guest on mine.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here.
No problem. You know what I'm saying? We had to do it. Had to collab.
So, yeah, we have to because you guys are my first guest has men. Like my first male guest. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. I know. Like I have male friends, but I don't feel like they're not around enough for me to kind of coordinate a guest podcast.
Got you.
So I'm just
Makes sense.
okay, I have to hear the male perspective when it comes to all that I talk about on this podcast. Like my listeners know that I talk a lot of shit.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Valid though. Valid shit about you niggas. 'Cause I'm tired. I'm tired of the runaround. I just first want to get into the topic of fuckboys because not to put my friend's business out there, but like I have a friend who dated an older gentleman. Let's just say that.
Gotcha.
Okay, older gentleman, well seasoned, well established, and he still demonstrated fuckboy tendencies. And as for me, my listeners know I've dealt with a fuckboy from Boston. I call him Boston Bay. They know him as that. Yeah. And he's been just when I look up fuckboy, because it's a term.
It's a term.
When I look up fuckboy, I see his picture, I see his address, I see his date of birth, I see him. Okay?
Boston Bay.
And
shout out to Boston Bay. What up, boy?
Okay, no shout out to that nigga. Fuck. I'm not talking to him anymore. Right. Okay? Yet again. I'm done for real this time. Okay. This time I'm done.
All right.
I know it's been 3 years of me saying that shit, but I'm done.
You know what I'm saying? You got to walk into 2020 with a clear vision, 2020 vision. You know what I'm saying? It's going down.
You know that meme where it'll be like, oh, you see that black woman walking up those steps and she's like,
yeah, all that stuff is falling off. And
I'm leaving behind stress. I'm leaving behind toxic niggas.
Right.
No, you're going back into 2020. With that same old shit.
With the same heavy toxicity.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
It be December 31st. Happy New Year. Okay, we back. Happy New Year's Eve. What you doing tonight? I'm free. What you want to do? Like, it be the same thing. So I just want to know from a male perspective, why are y'all fuck niggas?
So I'm going to go ahead.
Hold on, let me just add something too, because he's in his 30s. I'm 28. He's in his 30s.
Okay.
He's a father. He's a homeowner. He is established. Like
stable.
Stable. Aside from his personal shit with me, he is a stable ass nigga. And I'm just like, how are you still not a catch? And he talks a lot about like he been through some trauma.
Okay.
He has.
That makes sense.
In his childhood. And it's not that I'm not sensitive to trauma, but it's like oftentimes men who's been through trauma and hasn't dealt with it. And that's why it's so funny that you're wearing this shirt.
Yeah.
Bro, get therapy. That's what his shirt literally says right now. And it's literally what he needs. He hasn't gone to therapy yet. And it's not like something, in the black community, we don't really...
Right. We don't got money for that shit.
Right. Look, you don't have to deal with it and get to work.
Right.
But I feel like cutting my wrist. No, get to work. You have a child to take care of. And that's how it is. So... There's a lot of that, and that explains why I've allowed this fuck behavior, because I feel like I could be his savior in some way.
Wow.
Yeah, like I feel like because of who I am and how positive and how just encouraging that I am, I could do a lot for him.
Right.
But I'm depleting in the process.
You are. Dang.
Yeah. Yo. So that's like, I'm trying to justify the 3 years that we've had together on and off. But I've come to a point every now and then, but I'm now at the point again why I'm just like over this shit. Like I feel depleted. This is not exciting for me.
Well, it seems like that you're going to be forever disappointed with this guy.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it seems like, right? Forever disappointed with Boston Bay. Shout out to Boston, but no. I mean, I get it because I was like that in some way. So being a fuck boy is, like you said, inconsistency, lack of whatever you're looking for, lack of whatever a woman is looking for. And why is that? Because the men don't like that particular woman. That's all I can say. Like, literally, it's not that deep for a man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to peel back layers. It's like either he likes you or he doesn't.
So that simple.
It's literally that simple. You know what I'm saying? And what he can get away with. Like, he probably can get away with a whole bunch of shit with you. And in the back of his mind, like, he wants to be with you, like, for the rest of his life at the same time.
Mm-hmm. That's a hard pill to swallow because as logical as that is, as smart as that is, and as much of an intellectual that I am, I recognize that that's true, but it hurts my heart to know that he still can't get it right. Let me read some of these comments. Hey, cousin. So my cousin's on the live. I can't really reach that. But that's absolutely true. Okay, so she's like, okay, but why does he keep coming back if he's not happy? Thank you.
All right.
Answer.
So the reason why he keeps coming back is because you let him. How about that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the guy that's gonna say pussy is pussy because it's not. There's some fire pussy, and there's some. I got to use Astroglide a lot. Okay. You feel what I'm saying? So I think because as a woman, you let him.
My cousin's like, that nigga is just finding excuses and wants to do what he wants when he wants. Nah, he cares. He's just not ready. He doesn't know how to love or be in a committed relationship. And I really do believe like, he doesn't know how to love. And I don't, and I know it's like toxic for me to feel that, but I feel like it is my duty to show him that. But when he's not giving me any like
no kind of reciprocation,
no type of reciprocation, or like when he does, it's like, oh, here's a little bit of a handhold, and then okay, I'll drop your hand. Like, what is going on? So, like for example, one time we were in the same bed sleeping.
Got you.
And I like to be cuddled, not the whole night, but nigga, hold me.
I'm the big spoon.
Recognize I'm here. Like, we're not sleeping alone. We're actually in the same bed. Did you recognize? And so...
Fellas, Max is hella fine, yo, just to let y'all know. Max got it, you know what I'm saying?
Can you let him know?
Max got... Hey, my nigga, hey, I'm going to come through.
But
and you know I like little and petite too, baby. I know how to get that thing.
All right. I'm gonna continue with the story. But like I will be laying down. Yeah. He's laying down. He's all the way over there. Like you see where that end chair is? Right. That's where he is. And I'm over here. Like, are we good? Like we just finished fucking and you're over there. Like
I think it a little bit of, or could it be like he wants you to show him how much you want him?
Okay, I could understand that, but I would do I feel like as the man, as the leader, I would want you to be like, I'm not the type of woman, as much shit as I talk about these niggas, I really want a man. I want a man to lead me. I want a man to be communicative. I know that's hard for y'all niggas, but I do want y'all to kind of tell me how you feel. Tell me what you want and show me that. I shouldn't have to hold your hand through this process.
Well, it's not, I don't think it's that. I think it's just in his little moment of vulnerability, he wants you to like kind of lead the way. And that's not even the whole way. Just lead the way for that time frame, just for that moment right there.
Right.
And then he finna bounce back. So it could be that. That's what I think. I don't know.
It could be that. I'm just like...
But you don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that anymore. And I want my man to already be to be made. And that I don't want to be unrealistic about it, but it's like... get that toxic shit handled before you meet me.
Well, you know what? I think a lot of people are going into 2020 with more toxicity. Well, I don't want to say more, but they know how to deal with it.
So much for these New Year's goals.
Hey, man, it's 2020 vision, so you'll be able to understand it when it comes into your life, and you know how to deal with it and compartmentalize it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what it is. But I don't know, Max. You gotta let that nigga go. For real. I mean, what was it? Was it the dick?
I think it was, I don't know. I think I really do believe I have a savior complex. And
all these niggas out here in H-Town, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what up, baby? All these niggas out here in H-Town, and you ain't found one yet?
No. My listeners know that I
can't wait till DB come.
Okay, I know. I want to hear his perspective too. He's gonna have a lot to say and jokes to crack. But no, I haven't. I dated this one dude.
Yeah.
Who is from Houston, born and raised and everything, and he is okay.
Yeah.
I know what I'm about to say. That's a little racist. He's black. He's black.
Right.
But so he's Jamaican black. My Boston Bay, he's Jamaican black.
Whoa.
Like his Jamaican is like far distant though, like it's from his father's side, whatever.
Right.
And this dude from Houston, he's Jamaican black, like mother, father, Jamaican, whatever. Born in Jamaica, but not Jamaican still, like not still Rastafari type of Jamaican, but like still within his roots.
That's what you attract though.
See, that's problematic, Humvee.
Well, I don't want to say that.
These toxic niggas.
No, not toxic. I'm talking about Jamaican black. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about lineage.
Well, okay, because I'm a Caribbean person, like I'm a Haitian woman, so maybe so.
Yeah.
But the issue with him is he's chauvinistic. Chauvinistic as fuck.
Give an example.
Like
something small. It don't matter.
Okay. One time I was wearing a skirt. I was in his car on the passenger seat, and he was like rubbing my legs, or he was doing it in a manner to like kind of prove something. So he was rubbing my legs, and he's like, "Oh, Max, you're gonna have to shave, or you're gonna have to make sure everything is like all clear." Mind you, I'm not hairy on my legs. Like I keep myself maintained, but it was a little stubble.
Right.
Okay. And so like he'll make comments about my physical appearance in that manner. And then he'll say one time my nails
was a little bit, huh?
Yeah, but like one time my nails wasn't done, like freshly done. And he's like, "Oh, before you come out and see me, you're gonna have to make sure your nails are freshly manicured." I'm like, first of all, are you paying for it? Like he's
like,
not
what?
offering any payment.
Yeah.
He's not saying, "Oh, babe, you know, here's $50 to go get yourself together." Like he's not doing that.
Right.
So that manner, he's chauvinistic. Whenever I would give my or insert my opinion on different matters, he will.
There you go.
Hey, DV. He will kind of dismiss it in a manner. Like he wouldn't really listen. And that's chauvinistic as fuck.
Yeah, it is. And I think
so what's wrong with y'all chauvinistic niggas?
I think he hurt your feelings, but guess what?
What?
You know how to deal with it. Meaning that you finna have your nails done the next time you go out on a date with any nigga.
But here's the thing. If for some odd chance I don't have my nails done, you should not be so unattracted to me. You know, like you should still be well within your feelings about me and be like, look, okay, I still want to bang, or I still want to take you out, X, Y, and Z. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why is that such a big deal? And he wants his women to be a certain way, to be a certain type of look. And I'm just like, well, just accept me as me. Just accept me as me. You know? Hey everybody, so DB just joined us. Shout out to DB.
What's up?
Okay, so lately, so what we've been talking about is why fuckboys are still fuckboys at 34.
Yeah.
And why do I keep attracting these niggas?
You know,
maturity.
I gave her the little homegrown fatherly.
Right.
But go ahead.
It's maturity.
Dice it up, baby.
What did you say?
God.
I want to make sure I don't.
I forgot what I said. I was freestyling.
Well, I mean, it's like
fuck these niggas.
Fuck these niggas. No, because at that time we've all been that young 34 immature guy who's not ready for the things. It's maturity. He hasn't evolved. Men we mature at a very later age than women. So it's gonna take a while. I mean, not all guys 34 are like that.
That's all of them.
No, I was married.
That's not.
So what you talking about, yo?
That doesn't mean because you're married that you're not immature.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
It's a frog in my throat.
I hear that, but like, a woman found it in me and I found it in her
Right.
to get married.
Right.
And that's a lot. You feel me? So, yeah. I was mature, my nigga. That's how I feel. You know?
Right. I mean, like, just because I don't think just because you're married, I mean, that makes you mature.
Right. In some aspects of
You
that.
have to evolve, and
Of
like
course,
you said, get rid of all
that's
those
a daily
hurt.
process.
And I'm realizing that, like,
Yeah.
just redoing my research about even how I was at 34, the reason why I was, even the reason why I am today, being narcissistic in some ways and have traits and behaviors. And,
I think it's wisdom, though.
True.
I think
True.
it's
There's
wisdom.
a lot of wisdom.
A lot of knowledge and wisdom and going through a bunch of different relationships.
So what have these fuck boys done to you?
Everything.
No, so I mean, what haven't they done?
Right.
Be inconsistent. Be here 1 second, gone the next.
Right.
Be chauvinistic.
Right.
Be like they lack compassion. They don't have personality.
Yeah.
Or it's like I'm talking to a wall. Like, do you?
They
have
lack
a heart?
personality.
Yeah, and y'all could tell who I am by so far, and I wanted someone who I could kind of spit the shit.
Right,
with,
yeah,
like,
go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And the Houston nigga who I dated like a few months ago,
What
he
did you
was
call him?
like,
The Houston,
Houston nigga.
yeah,
The Houston nigga out there.
that's his name.
The Houston nigga.
Hey, Stan, what up, baby?
So.
What he jam
He's
screw
not
all day?
like a stick in his ass. Like he was just super kind of like all about his business. Like relax. Can you laugh?
Yeah.
Like
Right.
never that deep.
Right.
Never that deep.
He didn't have
He didn't.
No
any
sense of humor.
personality whatsoever.
Damn.
He was just super stressed about life.
Oh,
So
shit.
I'm just really sick of that from y'all.
Oh my God.
He was
Again,
stressed.
you're probably not dating the right ones. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
I feel sorry for that.
Hey, you know what I'm saying?
That's why we go ahead and do the
What?
Truckcast.
Mm-hmm.
Dating in the truck.
Dating in the truck, definitely.
Dating in the
And
truck,
we'll definitely link you up with somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
But again, I told you I'll take you out. Cause
Okay, you can't put me on blast right now.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
well, no, I'm not taking you out like on some. I feel sorry for. I'll take you out. Like, no, it ain't nothing like that.
You say you ain't never been on a date. I'll take you out. Like, God damn.
So when you going out with these dates with these ideal guys, like, what do you expect? Like, how? Like, give me a kind of guy.
I expect a conversation. I expect humor. I expect for you to pull out my chair. Open the door.
That makes sense.
Compliment me. Like there are some men who are too cool for a compliment.
Right.
Like, oh, I guess she knows she look good. I don't even gotta say shit. It's like, no.
No, nigga, tell me I look good.
Right.
I wax
Tell
my
me.
legs.
Tell the lady you
Tell
with
her.
that she look good. But like, damn, I like your hair today, even
Right.
though you don't like it.
Oh, and that was the issue. Well, no, don't lie.
I mean, no, but I mean,
But I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? Just
Right.
like find something.
Yeah,
Lie. Okay.
yeah.
Well, oh, I like that nail color. Even though I like the last nail color better, but yeah, I do like that nail color.
Right,
you know what
right.
I'm saying?
That
Say
makes sense.
something like,
Yeah.
like damn, baby, I
Make her
like
feel
that hair.
special.
You know, make her
Because
feel
it's easy. It's easy for a man to hurt a woman's feelings. Man, that shit is so
Now,
easy.
some males, as in me, we are sensitive.
Yeah,
I could be
right.
extremely sensitive. I'm learning that. So,
Yeah, you are.
ladies,
sensitive.
also compliment your man or your date.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely.
okay.
Okay,
Definitely.
okay. So think about Houston nigga. You went out with Houston nigga.
Okay.
I'm throwing up the quotation mark.
Houston nigga.
Houston nigga.
No, that's his name. You don't have to do a quotation mark.
Houston, I like Houston nigga. Did you compliment him?
No, I'm kidding. No. Did I? I mean, I said I like his sneakers.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
His sneakers. Sneaker game is right. Okay.
I like his beard. He
Okay.
got a nice
Basketball the
little
first
beard.
day?
I forgot to use my comb. My shit probably wrong.
Right. Whatever.
Right.
Came in to warm up with sneakers on. You ready?
Right. You ready to go? So what would be your first date? What's your first date like?
A basketball court? No.
Oh.
No. What would we but?
No, I'm saying what. Not where did you guys go? I'm just asking the question
Ideally?
like what? Yeah.
I just.
Like would you rather wear heels or sneakers?
That's a good question. I like to eat.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
like to eat.
Don't they all?
And first of all, I like to nom nom. No, I do like to eat, but I like something interactive too. So like we could grab a bite real quick and do something activity based, whatever that is. So maybe we
that
could
makes sense.
do a paint and sip, or something like we could do a cooking class.
Right.
I do want to do a cooking class.
That shit is fun.
I think the first day should be something more than just
interactive.
Interactive.
Yeah. To kind of feel you out, because you could put your representative on a dinner date, and it's like, okay, you're super well put together.
That representative,
man.
Right.
Is the representative?
Who do y'all represent?
Is it a good or bad thing?
It's really a bad thing.
I love that representative.
It's a facade.
I'll be fronting like a motherfucker.
I'll be fronting.
See, that's the problem.
I'm just fronting.
Right.
That was Jay-Z, boy. Jay-Z song. God damn.
My cousin said, I like that filet mignon.
Oh, Lord.
Somebody said our first date in the helicopter. Wait a minute.
Yeah, balling out of control, huh?
What's the problem?
What about the paddle boats at Discovery Green first?
I'm finna go see zoo lights.
I see no error.
Oh,
What's
man.
the issue?
Yeah.
So that's where I'm at. So earlier we were also talking about how a lot of you men need therapy.
I agree.
See, I got the shirt. Shout out to Sebastian Moore.
Very fitting for this episode. And a lot of you guys need therapy.
I agree.
What's wrong with y'all?
We haven't resolved our past issues from parents making mistakes in their parenting, from us not letting go of that last female, and just from us, being abandoned emotionally by friends and family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Think about that. Like the girl was, oh, you're so pretty, you're a princess. She fall and hurt herself. Oh, come in, give me a hug. Little boy fall. Boy, get up.
Yeah,
suck it
definitely.
up. Yeah, I go play.
You know I'm gonna do that too. So.
But get up.
Yeah. No, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to do that. But at some time, be like,
just kidding. No, it's good to allow yourself to feel.
You all right, son?
Right.
You know, good.
Right.
Give me.
Yeah.
Are you good? You sure? You might make sure you're feeling
Way
good.
to go. You know what I'm saying?
Get into his feelings is more than his, outside. Because, bro, we are sensitive beings.
Yeah, definitely.
Males, and we
I told her like the lack of therapy in the black community for as far as black men is because we don't have the money. We don't have the money.
Agree.
We don't have the time. And then also, I think this was before we got on, Mike. I told you that a woman will initiate a man going to therapy.
She will.
Versus, just a man doing. Yeah.
Right.
So, and then with that being said, like when I was married, my ex-wife, she was like, "You need therapy. I think you bipolar or some shit." I'm like, "What? Nigga, I ain't no man.
Leaning toward that.
Nigga, I'm too lazy to be bipolar."
I need to go.
From mood to the next, I gotta stay in the same mood.
Yeah.
So, but I went, and guess what? I went for her, and he told me like, this I forget, he's like a psychotherapist or something like that, and I paid like $110
for one session.
One session, 45 minutes. No, it was an hour, and he told me, it's like, hey man, I think you just need to work out. I'm not giving you any medicine. You're young. So I don't think you have any issues. It's just I think you need to be more active. So I was like, okay.
And that would help your mental?
Oh, working out definitely helps with the mental.
Yes, it does. I can agree with that.
Because like you get to relieve that stress when you lift that weight, when you do that push-up or whatever it is. I definitely could attest to that. I work out and I just feel better. Like, that a therapy session?
Yeah, it really was like a therapy
session. I mean, that's true. But we were saying earlier, DB, how, it could be a little problematic when the man do it solely for a woman, Like, what if y'all break up? Are you just not gonna do therapy anymore? Or
the guy?
Yeah.
No, he does. In the black community is all I can speak for. No, we're not gonna get therapy. We're gonna go to our homeboy, to that new relationship, to that new found whatever it may be to cover up the hurt. That's what I did. I don't know. I know a lot of guys that were like me. Maybe Humvee can attest to this.
Right.
But we're gonna go to the.
We're gonna go to each other.
We're gonna go to. I'm gonna go. I mean, I might not. I can't. I can't go to my.
Both of y'all are fucked up. Who was giving the advice?
So
That hurt my feelings. I mean, I
It
can
depends
take
on the situation, though.
I can take it.
It depends.
That was a low blow.
I talk that shit.
That was a low blow. You got us.
Sensitive ass nigga.
Like, get the fuck out of here. We done.
No, I think it depends on who you're talking to. Like, you're gonna go to certain friends because they've been through whatever.
Right.
And I don't mean to get like kind of like I don't want to black historical or whatever.
Go ahead.
But like, you know how the Aunt Jemimas and all the people back in the day that were black and were in the household or whatever, like the mammies and the pappies and all that stuff, they would always have like words of wisdom.
Right.
Like, the worm is slow for a reason. Like, but for something, it registers something that meant something.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
You think
saying?
that's gone away?
No, I don't want to say that. I want to say, like, we still use it today, just like in a different form. And that's why we go to each other, like as far as black people, instead of going to therapy.
It's like we're going to go to our older, wiser grandmother.
Or just the person that has more experience in that area.
And we consider that therapy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we can deal with that.
Right.
Like, I mean, it's cool. Like, when I went to therapy, it was cool. I actually, you know what I'm saying, I laid on that little couch. He actually had that. So
that's funny.
I wanted to experience it.
Did you look up in the sky and go like,
I see a purple sky and I feel my heart floating.
You know what you gonna say?
He put up little cards out and they'll say, what do you see? I don't know. I see some scribbles, bro.
A clown? Is that a clown?
I did all that too, like an aptitude test. That shit was crazy. Yeah, for real. But I just think the experience, man, from like, I would come to you for this or come to you for that. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I think black people have more of a.
I think therapy needs to be part of our reparation.
Absolutely.
Hey, I can agree.
Think about
like
that. We are.
That's dope.
We are still, mentally enslaved.
PTSD, for real.
PTSD. That's the word I'm looking for. And
PTSD.
we need to, we still tear each other down without even knowing we're doing it, in the black community. I don't have any issues with any other communities, but I am strong about mine. So if that makes me wrongful, then I'll accept that. So, I mean, I feel like my people are, because these are people who I deal with each and every day. I talk to them every day. I see my mom, the way she thinks, my uncles, my brothers, just close friends. And it took other guys who close friends to open up my mind and let me rethink about some of the things that I can't be saying that kind of stuff because you develop to think like that. You have to open up your mind. But therapy
it's way
can
deeper.
definitely help relationship wise.
It's way deeper than what
you going into your relationship knowing you are manipulative and selfish,
a narcissist,
and being a narcissist. So
I feel like because we were talking earlier about Boston Bay, who I just finished ending again, and I really feel serious about it this time. Like, I'm really like done.
Right.
Okay.
What are they getting you for Christmas?
You don't be getting me shit, honestly. Not like that. Like, I don't know. We gonna talk about. Look at me stressed. But pretty much like we had pretty much of a toxic situation, where he wouldn't be as present emotionally. He'll kind of detach, or he'll sometimes find his way to be vulnerable emotionally. And I'm like, oh, great, I'm getting a little bit more from him. And so I felt, as I was explaining to Humvee, that I felt like I had this savior complex. Like, I want to save him. I want to make him emotional. I want him to learn how to love. I want to teach him how to love. And I felt like that was my duty, but I was depleting in the process. Like, I wasn't getting much. So I'm thinking with the therapy, like, instead of opening up to a whole stranger, I do see that as beneficial. But like, as your woman, as the one who you're laid up with, why aren't you opening up to me? It's
something, I don't know. Maybe it's something that he's hiding.
Explain. You got to speak for him.
Because in a way, that sounds like to me that if you're closed in.
Like, for example,
he's being manipulative somehow.
We're laying on the same bed. I'm over here. This nigga's all the way on the other side. See where that chair is right there? That's where he's at. And the bed is a twin-size bed, so it doesn't even make sense. Okay, it's not a twin. It's a king.
God
but
damn.
it's that far.
I don't know.
Silly.
Like, why are you over there?
Yeah, why you over there? We just got to making,
Having some good, yeah.
Playing gymnastics.
I'm knocking the boots and you over there.
Knocking the boots.
Somebody,
I wasn't expecting that one.
I feel so good when
Somebody put, "Are you sure this time?"
Uh-oh.
My cousins are shading me. Yes.
Shade a cousin. Shade her. Shade her cousin.
Because we need to know what's really going on.
Done. It's because he's not there. He's there physically, but not there mentally.
Right.
Right. And I told her like maybe he could be, that might be his way of doing some narcissistic activity.
Exactly.
Because I know I did that.
Just separating yourself, not.
But after we did like the gymnastics, and we were at what's the place?
Tweety's Inn.
Number 9.
What are y'all saying?
Oh, sorry. This is some Houston shit. They know.
Okay. H-Town. Okay, got it. Gotcha.
No, we were in.
No, I'm from Boston.
You did say
We were in South Padre.
Beantown.
Oh, Lord.
I want to go. We were in South Padre, and it was cold. I don't know why she booked it so we can go out there when it's cold. She be on some retarded stuff. But anyway, we were out there. The room that she got, she did everything, and it was like 2 twin beds. I believe it was like 2 twin beds. I was like, shit, baby, we gonna put these together and make this happen, you know. Or no. So what we did, we had sex in like one of them. I said, baby, we finna have sex in the next, you know what I'm saying? And then something happened. I don't know what happened, but like she probably we started arguing over some I don't know.
Right. Over the twin beds.
Right.
What?
Oh, no, over the floors probably wasn't heated or something. Now that shit coming to my head.
Right.
Like, damn, these floors cold. Because it was cold out there. And I was like, why we out here when it's cold? We supposed to be out here when the college students out here sometime, you know what I'm saying?
Why would you book it with
Why would you say that though?
Because it was cold. Like, literally, it was cold. And we on the beach.
Did you say we're supposed to be out here with the college?
No.
Okay.
No, that's what was sticking in my head. You stupid.
Bro, you gonna mess up the whole mood. You can't say that.
Oh,
No, but
Needless to see some hoes, huh?
Oh.
Needless to say, I did mess up the mood by whatever we discussed. And I ended up sleeping in the other twin bed, and she was, and then.
So you slept in
And
the
then I
spot.
heard her. Well, I didn't even sleep. I was just, and then I just heard her just crying, just pounding. Oh, like fuck.
Dang.
So I had to go and console her, like, baby, no, don't, better stop that shit, man.
Yeah.
Man, I love you, you know.
Yeah.
But in that moment, like I knew, like, damn, that's me being narcissistic, because I really wanted her to come rescue me, and it would rescue me from the situation of us arguing.
Right.
So I wanted her to show me love rather than. Damn, I heard her to cry, so let me go.
Show her love.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So, it could be that. That's what I'm saying. It could be that.
That was deep, bro.
That is deep. Wow. Thank you for sharing.
Sorry. But anyway, fuck these out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but yeah, but yeah.
But I mean, it could be something, it could be something, you know, Boston Bay is going through. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about the Houston nigga, but hopefully you can meet another Houston nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my Houston niggas. We got
Yeah, for real.
right here.
Definitely.
Good one right here.
Very. And she fine. I'm trying to tell you, she got that body. And she crazy. She know how to throw that thing. Hold on, do you know how to dance?
Mind. I have.
Oh, you do got a mind. Oh, you graduated. My bad.
She's well educated. She's well educated. Come on now, Humvee.
Look, I'm
sorry.
gonna fight both of y'all at the same time.
I was saying the wrong thing.
She got that body.
Hey, you know what niggas want to hear?
No.
Well,
We'll talk about that shit later.
Well, we know you fucking smart, but you got that booty though.
Oh, I know she can think good.
Right.
Ain't no man ever say that. Look at that girl. I know she think good. I know she got a mind on her.
So, damn, I feel like I'm interviewing you.
Go ahead.
I wanted to ask about the having sex on the first date.
Oh yes, that was another topic. Okay,
Okay.
so
Yes. Okay, next question.
I might be a hoe, but
Well, we the judge.
I just feel like we're all grown, right? If we're attracted to each other, then it shouldn't be a whole issue. Like, I really have a problem with the whole. I remember Steve Harvey in his book "Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Man."
Oh yeah.
You know, he
threw
said
that
60 days or was it 90 days?
90 days.
It's just like, oh, that's when you should give it up. And even in the sitcom show Girlfriends, I love that show. But looking at it as a younger, like as a woman now, Tracy, so Joan, she was just, I'm not having sex with him until 3 months. Like, my
Right,
thing
that was her
is,
thing.
these niggas don't stay in 3 months. Sometimes,
Yeah.
like for me, at
Yeah.
least in my experience, like they don't be staying. So I'm just
Right.
like, look, I don't want to miss out on an opportunity. You're fine.
Right.
I'm really into you. Let's just see what we could do and go from there.
Right.
It's like
makes sense.
Just because
What
I
the
wait 90
problem
days don't mean don't.
There's a problem with that.
Just because a nigga wait 90 days don't mean he won't cheat on day 91.
Right. He's cheating day 89.
Come on, man.
That's our what's our slogan? Like how to find love and stay together longer than 60 days.
Yes.
Like
that's
for
the
real, like we
slogan.
like that's a real thing. Like people
I gotta
having a
take
hard time.
course. Like, do you guys offer courses on that? Because
We'll invite you back to the truck.
these niggas be leaving like week 2. I'm just like, oh,
Week
I thought we
two.
were vibing.
Like,
you
damn,
know?
I can't get a bye week.
Right. At least 3 weeks. Can
Come
we push it to
on,
that?
man.
But it's just like what I said. I don't know if you like taking it seriously or not. It's like people are going in 2020 with the same toxicity, but they know how to deal with it. So like they can embrace more toxic shit. Hold on, what they saying?
I didn't want to say more because it's not saying right now. They're just.
They going in?
I'm
What they
done.
said?
No, let's continue.
Talk that shit. Deep
Talk that
read that shit.
Nah, she said don't read. Don't read.
But I'm being honest, like toxicity, like and we were trying to like say that we need to get rid of it by going to therapy. But you know how black people we know how to take stuff and embrace it and deal with it. And that's why I said a lot of people are going to go in 2020 with more toxic behavior.
Right.
But we're going to know how to separate it or like how to compartmentalize
I think we're evolving. I think.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
I think black people are evolving. We're getting better. So
Yeah. I mean,
see it.
yeah, but it's always the other side, and I'm talking about the other side.
But I wonder, like, you know how you could start off casual with someone and then, we're just kind of fucking and we talk here and
We're
there.
just kind of fucking. What?
No, I mean, we are fucking, but like, boom. No, but like, you know, we're just
I'm a ride his
sleeping
dick
with
today.
each other and we may not hang out until 3 days later or 4 days later.
Is that a problem?
casual.
Is that a problem for you?
It's not an issue.
Okay.
But what if eventually I'm interested in more? How can we erase the stigma of, oh, she kind of gave it up the first date?
I don't think a lot of guys
I don't think.
even tripping off that. If they
I
like
do
you,
wonder,
they
is
like
there a
you.
stigma? Okay.
Of course, there's a stigma that's immaturity. But a guy who cares, his heart is into you. You know, we all had that
You
one
can never
friend.
tell though.
You go, oh man, he dating the freak. But it don't matter. He didn't care what you think. He
Right.
liked her.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? So it's like, okay, that's immaturity in your mind. You think she's a freak because she had sex the first date. But man, sex is sex. You know what I'm
Sex
saying?
is sex.
So it's like, it don't matter if it's day 90 or day 9 or day 9 hours into day 1. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. It's just like, if you whatever you decide to do, you only protect yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
And just know that you better perform great. Because you might not get a second chance to make a first impression.
I stay getting second chances.
You know what I'm saying? I don't get second chances. I don't know.
I
must be
don't.
trash.
I don't give sir. I don't give my best. I don't give my best dick
I never.
on the first. No.
Hey,
Now if I'm fucking with you, like you finna get it. You finna get it.
you don't
about
never give the best.
Literally like the third or fourth time. That's when you gonna get the. That's when you gonna get the grade. Oh hey.
Well, who is this?
Right. You know.
I'm giving you that mediocre every time. So
Right.
I done dealt with crazy, and I'm not dealing with no more crazy. No more.
Okay.
Done with crazy. Crazy is finito.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like I do, because as much as I complain about these niggas not sticking around, I do recognize that I'm not interested in anyone really sticking around.
You said that during our show. I remember that. Like, you don't care if they don't stick around.
Yeah. Oh, you remember I said that?
Yes.
Yikes. That's crazy though. Like,
And
I'm
you say it
not-
on your show. Shit.
Yeah, I do say that.
So why is that?
I don't know. I do fear commitment. I do
Oh,
fear
wow.
of,
Okay.
I do fear of like really opening myself to someone. So like I'll give you a little bit and then it's like, okay, I'll
That's
leave.
enough.
All right, that's enough. You gotta go.
yeah.
You know, and I don't want you in my space for too long. Like,
So the
So
fear,
you've been
have
single
a
too long. That's
routine.
probably what that is.
so the fear of
Oh,
commitment is
yeah.
what? Is fear of being hurt?
it's fear of being hurt.
Okay.
It's fear of me getting comfortable with you in my space and then you suddenly go ghost. And it's like, oh my gosh, like, was this even real? Was it in my head? Like, did you really like? I go through all that motion in my head, and it's like, I changed my routine for you. I have a routine every day, and now I've inserted you into my routine. I open it up for you, and now you're gone.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill you.
That makes sense though.
Murder.
What?
You gotta think about it. When you get into a committed relationship with somebody, like, I'm starting to realize this. Like, you have to change your thinking.
Oh yeah.
And what are you doing?
And how you used to do
and
shit.
how you used to do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
Definitely.
I didn't realize that until the situation I'm currently in now.
Yeah.
I can't just get up and do things like I want to do.
Yeah.
You know,
I gotta consult with you.
I have to consult with I have a partner.
So you don't like to
consult
consult
with.
No.
So you don't like to communicate. Again,
Communication.
I think it goes back to the person that you really like. Now, you would want to consult with Boston Bay, just to be honest, right?
Not anymore. Honestly,
Not anymore, but initially.
at one point
Like-
I did. At one point I did. Then I realized consulting with him was exhausting.
Right. That emotional support, oh man, that's everything.
You didn't want
hate
to. So consulting with him is exhausting.
Or just talking with him, because he'll just kind of. I felt
Drain
like
you up.
alone. Yeah, like I felt like I was his therapist more than his someone like your woman at this point in time.
Right,
like
Is he
right.
needy?
no, but like emotionally
Ask me, son.
is I don't know what the word is,
don't know
but
the
like just super. He'll just start talking about his past trauma, and I'll just be like, oh my god.
Well, why you couldn't deal with it when you said
I dealt with
when you
it,
was Superwoman
but
for
why
him?
we always talking about it,
Because it hasn't been dealt with yet.
That's why he's always talking about.
bro? Get therapy.
So in his scenario, he needed therapy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He needs therapy. And
Was his past drama like dealing with exes or just family?
no, family, childhood stuff, father
That makes sense.
abandonment,
Yeah.
drug abuse in his like shit. And
Everybody
it's like
got
I'm
the
just trying to
crackhead.
go out to eat.
I took y'all to eat, but today my dad took me to Chicken Express and he beat me in front of.
But look,
Minute.
if
I'm hungry.
I want a wing and a thigh and a biscuit. What is you talking about?
Remember this one time my father was supposed to pick me up, but he never picked me up. It's like, oh my.
what?
Really?
I'm just that was like improv right now, but I'm just saying, you know.
That on her.
So I don't know. That's just how I'm feeling.
Arlene.
I don't know when I will be interested in something serious. I think I will have to meet that someone.
Right.
Like you will really have to. Like I'm an intellectual person. Like you have to meet me there, and of course, everything else has to match too. Like,
That makes sense.
but I don't know.
So what are you looking for? Go ahead and put it out there. Tell me what's your guy type?
Guy
If that's
type, tall. Okay, we get that out the way.
Yeah, I would like you to be tall. My ex was,
Okay.
Minutes ago. About 30 seconds ago.
but
So
yeah,
40
like.
It's good? Okay.
Yeah, it's
All right,
good
cool,
now.
cool.
But that's just how I feel. Like I think there's I want my man to be emotionally available. I want him to be funny. I want him to be tall. I want him to be encouraging and like communicative. Use his words. Use show me you know how to love. So you can help me to love better too. Like
Wow.
I don't feel like I'm as emotionally available. I'm not really emotionally available. So if I can meet a man who already is that, he could kind of help me get out of my shell, because I want to be, but I haven't allowed myself to be, because all these niggas in the past just hasn't showed themselves to be.
You have to
worthy.
get rid of all those niggas in the past. You still
Pretty
want
much.
them.
You gotta stop focusing on that
So
past.
you also
man.
have your
For
own
real,
trauma
to be
that you
honest
get
with you.
over with.
Yeah,
You have niggas in your
definitely-
past that you still continue to worry about. And
Worry
you
about.
should not.
Thank you.
You should not. That's added stress into your mental that does not need to be there. So somehow, I don't know how you overcome that, but you have to,
But you got to, yeah.
you have to take a deep breath or whatever may need to be done to let those experiences become experiences and not stressful experiences. Teach yourself how to learn from those. Let yourself learn from those experiences. You know, even my significant other, she told me that I have to stop feeling guilty for the things I did to the past to my people.
Yeah.
And I don't owe them nothing. You know, that's why they're not around no more. You know,
Right.
don't feel guilty about that. Just let it go.
People are gone for a reason. You know why.
You know,
what I'm saying?
people come around for what, seasons.
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's their reason. You know what I'm saying? So learn from what it was, learn from what that was, and move on. Gravitate, become better.
That's deep. Thank you for that.
I try.
Yeah.
Real.
Okay.
And
I try.
we touching you today.
Boston babe, Houston babe is learning experience.
Yeah.
Yes.
You went through those
Time to move on.
roadblocks, and now you got something else to grow.
Absolutely.
The next guy gonna be what? I don't want to tell you what. San Antonio Bay. You gonna be the guy in San Antonio?
Who's on the Riverwalk?
Come on, let me take you to the
Right.
Riverwalk,
Where
baby.
else?
He took me to the Riverwalk. Kiss me by Selena.
Selena.
So I mean, I don't know. I mean, and you also want to speak.
Speaking into existence, like
speaking into existence.
that's what DB does. He's good at that,
I
man.
always say that. The tongue is very powerful. Speak. I'm going to find a guy of my dreams. He's going to come and, just speak it. And then also go out there and actively and try to do the work to get it done. You can't just say, I'm going to be a millionaire and sit on your ass all day. You know what I'm saying? You have to actually do some work.
Right.
Yeah.
But those guys don't be at the address. No prospect park.
Yeah, you may want to go to a coffee shop or church
Yeah.
or just a library.
The address.
Anyway.
Right.
They're going to be at
Well, it's a
address, but
bunch
not
of-
maybe at their address.
It's gonna be a bunch of fuck boys at the address. I already know
Why
that.
do I keep running into fuck boys? Because you always pick them up at the address.
Stop going to the address.
Right, for
Prospect
real.
Park, that's why.
Getting into the
Lumen
challenge with their
Lounge and
ass.
stuff.
Go to a lounge.
I'm going to find me a good man at Lumen. What?
Not gonna happen.
Oh, man, that is funny. I'm going to find me a good man at Lumen Lounge.
I mean, okay, I received that. I think that's very powerful. And I just definitely wanted to have a male perspective because, as I was saying earlier, you guys are my first male guest.
Okay.
So, shout out to y'all for
Hey.
being here. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
And to kind of wrap us up,
Yeah.
I did want to also talk about. Okay, so there's this type of romanticism. What is it? Romanticism. Say it.
Romanticism.
Romanticism, yes, thank you. That people are now putting upon Nipsey Hussle and Lauren London. And that was never the case. Yes, no. Let me explain.
Yeah, you got to explain.
What I'm saying is they're just like idolizing them as relationship goals.
Still, even still.
Even still. And it's like, well, when you look deeper from maybe the rumors or from what's been kind of steadily said about their relationship,
Right.
he had a baby on her. They broke up several times. He didn't marry her. Like he wasn't really.
But they were
present.
together when he died, though.
They were together when he died. Absolutely. So then I wonder, like, why are we sometimes so quick in social media to kind of romanticize a couple when we don't set our own relationship goals? Like, why are we romanticizing someone who's not as committed as what it appears to be? Of course, we
Right.
don't know internally, but like, why can't we set up something that is working for us instead of kind of romanticizing something that was, you know?
Well, I think you got to blame social media for it.
Yep.
That's like the main culprit.
Right.
Because Lauren London and Nipsey, you seen the Puma campaign when she did the poem? That was deep. That was deep.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that.
Oh, you haven't seen it? Yeah, just go check it out. I think it's on Marathon Clothing or something like that. But to romanticize, why do we as people romanticize it? I just believe because of social media. I mean, we don't have anything else to blame. So why not blame social media? And social media is like our best friend, literally. Like, so we were talking about.
Social media is our therapy sometimes.
It's our therapy. It's our love, our hate relationship. It's all that stuff wrapped
This
up into one.
podcast is my therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Truckcast is our therapy too.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I think podcasting is everybody's therapy. Like whoever is podcasting, that's their therapy.
It's a form of therapy. Yeah.
Right. Listening to one or just recording one is therapeutic for sure.
And bouncing ideas and
Yeah.
understanding why you did that or why you may have done something. So,
Right,
yeah,
right,
but
right.
like you said, social media is the reason why they're, romanticizing, I guess, Nipsey Hussle.
What's the What's the question again? Restate the question.
Yeah, so
that's
like,
it.
why do we sometimes put these relationships on a pedestal?
As relationship goals.
Well,
As
I'm gonna
relationship
take it.
goals.
I'm gonna take it a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
All these memes.
Yeah,
That's why I
it's
said.
a lot of
That's why I said
memes.
social media is everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because maybe some broken homes as well. There's no mother and fathers. A lot of families don't have, a mother and a father in it. So when you see somebody thriving that you look up to, you know, mentally, because they're so-called a celebrity.
Right.
You're like, wow, I want to be like that, because it's not at home. So I can see that. Like, okay, well, I want that, because, you know, I don't see that from my mom and dad, you know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, so, I mean.
Everybody wanted to be Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston. And everybody wanted to be Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie too.
No.
So I mean, you gotta look at.
I want to be. I want to be Will and Jada. You see how fine Jada is? What you
To this day.
To this day.
I like her mama.
Oh,
You don't like Jada?
She's
like
beautiful.
Come on, bro, stop.
I like, you know, I like them kind of old.
Either you like them old or on the pamper. All right.
What?
Over there.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know what do you think about it?
Yeah, I definitely think a lot of social media is to blame.
Social media.
I just think it's hard. We have to like tap out of it. Like I find myself having to tap out of Instagram sometimes. Like, okay, I'm not gonna scroll today. No, I'm not gonna scroll for this hour. Let me just tap out. Because like when I think about, for example, Jim Jones and Chrissy, how she proposed to him.
Yeah,
she proposed to him on TV.
That's what's
and
up. She know what she wants. She went.
I think that's gonna be you.
I'm gonna propose to a man.
Yeah.
Okay, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus. I'm
Well,
not proposing to anybody.
She just spoke it into existence.
Oh no!
It ain't gonna happen.
Oh no!
Why not?
No, we're gonna stick with the gender roles, and you're the man.
Ladies.
And you're gonna go after.
Yes.
And
Just with that part, huh?
Just with that
At
part.
least for that part. I'm not gonna like. She went on one knee, or.
But
like,
I can't be head of the household though, huh?
No, see, I'm not against that. I'm not that type of feminist who would do like. I'm not. I promise you, I'm not like that.
People want to pick out what they want.
Thank you, cousin. My cousin said I rebuke that in the name of the Father, the Son, like all of that. The heck?
Oh, we at the Potter House. Shout out to TD
But no, I mean, as independent as I am, I know when to dial it back.
Okay.
And I just want whoever he is, to be emotionally available enough to push forward with
Makes
us.
sense.
So that's just where I'm at with it. And I'll keep y'all posted on
Keep us posted.
Keep us posted on the next date that you go on.
Yes.
And yeah, I'll be listening to the podcast, definitely. God
Thank
built this in a major way.
So
Yes.
on the next date you go on, are you going to make sure that like you have a certain amount of things you want to talk about, or are you gonna try to get to learn them immediately?
Yeah.
Because like I've been told, you know, like some things you don't ask on the first date. You know?
Oh, we talk about everything. I want to talk about politics.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk about religion. You know, I want to know where your head's at. Are you still enslaved? Do you know how to speak for yourself? Or are you just conditioned to speak as like, I want to know all of that.
Wow.
You know?
A lot
And
of
if you
people are
can't
so
keep that,
conditioned.
that's what, yes.
Man.
So conditioned.
This was before my relationship I'm in now. I was dating this girl. And the moment I told her I wasn't, you know, I'm not really into the whole Jesus thing.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, she was like,
Yeah.
she thought I was
The devil.
the Satan. She thought
Right.
I was,
Get thee behind me, Peter.
Real, I was like, if you let me explain to you, I mean, I'm not a bad person. She's just like, no, I want God really like you. I'm like, okay, well, I understand.
Hey.
It is what it is. It was what it was. back
Right.
Then, so, you know, and like, that's not for me. I don't want, and like, even my significant other right now, she knows my opinion on that, and she still deals. She understands.
That's it.
You know, it's like that doesn't mean that we can thrive in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We are thriving. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I mean, don't just let because that person isn't conditioned like you are that you can't teach them and they're willing to accept and learn from you.
Definitely.
That'll grow you guys even closer together.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely true. Because my listeners know that since I started this podcast, I was super religious, and now I've come to a place where I'm not. So I hear what you're saying with the whole, you're not too attached to the whole Jesus ideology thing. And it's not like I don't believe there's a Jesus. It's just I don't believe in the religion all the way through as it was told and beat down to me. And so I want to have a conversation with someone who's not going to look at me, oh, now you a voodoo priest? Like, no, that doesn't mean that. You know, like Houston Bay.
Right.
felt that way. I remember on our first date,
wow.
I kind of said it so casually because I'm like, I don't know where it's gonna go. Let me just be myself completely, whatever.
That's dope.
And I was like, yeah, I'm not really tied into, Christianity as much as I used. So I'm not against the Bible, but it's just like I want to tap into my ancestral practices. And being a Haitian woman, that's voodoo for us. So it's like I don't
voodoo
see the
is
shame.
not evil.
Yeah.
And it's not evil.
A lot of people thought it was evil.
And I
It's
had
not
to
evil.
explain that to him. And he's like, oh, so damn, Max, you gonna be a voodoo priest? I'm just like, all right, nigga, this ain't gonna work. Like,
Voodoo is not evil. Of course, they're gonna make that because it's what we practice and not what they.
Yeah, the zodiac. They thought the zodiac signs and all that stuff is evil, but no, it's not.
Right.
It's deep.
So if you can't think for yourself and take out of that conditioning, then it's gonna be a problem.
Because I asked the girl that I said, "Did you choose Christianity?" She's like, "What do you mean?" I say, "Oh, so
See,
you said I'm going to be a Christian."
She's stuck.
No. You choose them. Your parents, your people who raised you, your what's the word I'm looking for? The people who took care of you.
Yeah.
Your guardians. They decided that you were going to be Christian. You didn't choose that.
Yeah.
You were just brought here because that's all you know. You never go on and research and learn for yourself.
Right.
And that's what I teach my son. I'm not telling him not to do that, not to be Christian because his mom is. I'll tell him, go out and learn something for yourself. Do your research.
Don't be afraid to question.
Don't be afraid.
Don't be afraid to
always
question
question, like, why do I have to come here? I do not enjoy this.
These wooden pews and these low ceilings is doing something.
I do not like
red carpet.
It's still on. It's summertime outside.
Yeah, I never enjoyed it, and I
love
just felt
church.
I never. I don't know what it is. Dang, and
Yeah, it's an hour.
Oh, okay.
that's it.
Yeah, it's only an hour, and then you could do it again. But we could go ahead and wrap it up here.
All right.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and you guys just go ahead and share where they could listen to y'all, where they can follow
Put it out
y'all.
there. Make sure you guys go to Libsyn.com, the Truckcast, TheTruckcast, the Truckcast. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook, Tumblr's back, Snapchat,
YouTube,
Twitter, YouTube. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube page, The Truckcast, The Truckcast.
Truckcast is one word.
And make sure you guys send us those truckfessions on truckcast2018@gmail.com. Hey, we need a truckcast. We need a truckfession from you.
Truckfession.
Okay. Well, let me go ahead and start typing.
Uh-oh.
I'll do something. Trust and believe.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having us. It was
Thank
great
you guys
show. Great
for
show.
coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'm out.
Peace.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of God Built This Podcast with your host, Maxine. Be sure to follow and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and SoundCloud, and also leave a comment. God bless.